What would you two like to do? If you don't just sit there and watch, then you can see if he takes damage next round or not.
Well,
Finding a big piece of wood.
yeah.
Give me a luck roll there for a big piece of wood. Somebody who knows what to do.
No.
It appears that anything that you find only metal bars and stuff like that here.
Oh, Jesus.
Anything non-conductive has been very carefully removed. You're thinking that a team of people swept this place in effort to get rid of anything that could be non-conductive.
Is there any wood at the rocket launcher hole?
They wander off looking for wood and stuff like that. Scott, go ahead and give me.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again too.
I'm gonna undo my fumble here.
Oh, you're spending a hero point on that? I liked it that way though. Just leaving Scott there, it's like we'll be right back. And wander off. He's like,
all right, not a fumble.
That's pretty horrible though.
But still terrible.
No problem. Well, it appears that there may be wood in the building, just not on this floor.
Luck, nothing special. Success, nothing special.
Yeah. You're since I was having her roll it, since it was her idea, you still don't find any, but at least if there is some, it's probably hidden on the 5th or higher floor is your guess. It shows like an entire cupboard full of mops and stuff. Scott, go ahead and roll me another con/strength. For some reason, your muscles have all fucking seized up. Go ahead and roll for me there, Russ.
Crit.
He goes, let's go to the door handle and glares at you guys, and his hair is smoking and shit. He's just like, and all of his fucking neck muscles are standing out, and he looks like he's really unhappy.
All right. I'm still on the other floor looking for wood. I
No
eventually
problem.
go back down.
You wander around the building. Russ, somebody shoots a couple random rolls down the hall. You come up, and they're like, "The 3rd floor is mine, motherfucker!" Pew, pew. Would you like to go into the 3rd floor to look for wood, or head on up to the 4th?
I head up on to the 4th.
No problem. Russ has wandered off. What are you two doing?
I say, well done, Glenn.
Right.
And I wanna type into my little cool watch.
Mm-hmm.
He let go.
Yeah.
Send it to Rock.
Okay.
Get back down here.
I'm going to make a listen roll to see if I hear that, because I'm really very intently looking for wood. Yes, I do hear that.
Hmm.
I make sure nobody's looking. And is there anybody immediately available looking?
There's actually some kid who's just sitting there polishing their AK-47. They glare at you.
All right. Well, I go someplace more private and
Back downstairs near the door, for example.
yeah, back downstairs near the door.
Great.
And I activate my phone and I get the message and they're standing right there.
Excellent. I like that. No problem. Scott, could you give me a luck roll for anything electronic on you? Because, you've been electrified. It's an easy luck roll full though. You didn't decide to hold on for several rounds. Yeah. Anything
Google doesn't want us to
electrified.
do this.
Yeah. Anything
Almost.
electrified is fucked.
Barely
That's all.
failed.
So fail. Cool. Yeah, check once for each electronic type piece of gear. The what's it called? The special bracelet thing you've got. Roll for that. I'm curious to see if you have to go pick up a new one. You have a whole box of them, but not here. Thank God. What a horrible place this is, you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I'll just hero it. And to make it.
Cool. Do you have any other electronic shit on you? Phones, etc.
No, I re-rolled the first luck roll.
No, that's per piece of equipment. Some shit might be fried. Some shit might be okay.
That's not what it was advertised as.
You should make a luck roll for your equipment. Yeah.
It's
So
okay,
make a
Glenn.
luck roll to see if anything.
No,
is
that's
red.
per piece. Per
Per
piece.
piece, yeah.
If you fall off a cliff, I have you do
Okay.
a different roll for each breakable thing.
Okay, we'll
How
retcon.
much electronic shit can you have on you anyway, right?
Not heroing then.
Okay. So you need a new bracelet?
He didn't roll for the bracelet first. He rolled
Yeah,
for his other equipment.
Hmm.
Then you mentioned the bracelet. Then he rolled. He decided to hero.
Then ignore the 52. Start with the bracelet. Let's see how you do. Roll for each electronic thing.
My red carpet phone's gone. Bracelet's okay.
Which one did you use for bracelets? Okay.
52.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I said before, ignore the 90, ignore the 52 because you were rolling those without knowing what you were rolling them for. So roll now for the bracelet. Let's see how you do.
I knew what I was rolling for, but now it's changed.
Okay.
Hence new rolls.
Looks like a crit for the bracelet.
Lovely.
Yep.
It's actually charged up. It actually charged it up.
There you go.
Nice.
Bracelet operating at 110%.
Button flute. It's still good.
While he's checking out his stuff, a small slot opens and there's a speaker and you hear, and then the slot closes again.
Logan, what's beyond the door? What's directly above? Is that the ground, or what's directly above the space just past the door?
Probably somebody's apartment is your guess.
Okay.
Probably somebody heavily armed who really hates people, et cetera, et cetera. Because everybody here seems to fit both of those categories, actually.
Okay. I'm going to recommend that the best way past this might be to go through the floor of the next building.
What?
You mean the floor above?
Yeah.
The next building wouldn't get you into where you're going, but there are other ways too.
That's what I'm saying. What's above past the door?
Somebody lives there.
Yeah.
Angry, violent, sociopathic people live there.
Okay.
Probably,
yeah.
Because everybody here seems to fit those.
We can go under it. We can go over it.
There's probably a secret panel with a electronic lock interface.
Is there running water in this place?
On the floor, there's a little bit.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm looking for like a bucket to short the door out.
Oh God, no! Anything like that would have been stolen years ago. Scott, go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll for something.
Ooh, nice.
At an 8th.
You're thinking that there is that panel. It's on the wall. And it looks like it's kind of hidden, but you're really perceptive. Hidden thumbprint reader thing. So if you stick your thumb on it, then your guess is a panel opens, and then behind that, it's probably some sort of fucking complicated, devious death trap thing. Yeah.
And if it doesn't recognize your thumb, you get shocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably a given there because there's nothing more that Scott likes than having arcs of electricity flying into his body and shit. It looks like he had an unsuccessful perm as it is.
Okay, we're doing the you two half your face thing.
Would it be electronic lockpicking to try to?
Do you have any stuff to do that with, or just hopes and dreams? Do you have an electronic lockpick type thing, i.e. a box with stuff on it and programmable shit and a computer and some wires and stuff, perhaps? Anything like that?
I've got a cell phone.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Do you have any wires, or are you going to try to use the wires from your cell phone? Is your cell phone fried? Is that one of your
What I
fried
really
pieces?
wanted to do was try to lift a print off the reader and then
Cool. Do you have anything to lift the print off the reader? Would you like to use your tongue, or how do you want to do this? I don't think you carry around special tape and stuff like that. You're not that forward thinking.
Yeah.
You have a sewage kit.
Stuff. Yeah.
I think you're probably carrying around food and water so you can sit in there and eat and drink while you're looking at it and scouting.
And while he's doing this, I see if my map to Browntown still exists.
Your map?
Yeah, I made a map. Remember? Made a cartography roll.
Yeah, I'm getting guess that's in your pack.
Yeah. So I want to see if it's still there.
The map that you made?
Yeah, the map I made that got us through that maze area.
Why wouldn't it
Browntown.
be there?
Hmm?
Why would it be gone?
I don't know. That's what happens in this campaign. So okay, cool. I pull out that
apparently
map.
It's still there. Yeah,
Okay.
you pull out a map and go and show it to the camera, and you hear polite applause, and then you can put it back. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a map to Browntown. I show it to the other two. Danny, you've been quiet. What do you think we should do?
Well, I was trying to think of like if you blow on the scanner. I was thinking about fingerprints, but just blowing up walls, I guess, would also work.
Hey, we could get a fish tank
We don't
and
want to
some
ruin
epoxy
the building.
and do an epoxy build on it.
I mean, we could probably just call McKay and tell him to let us into the building. I don't know if he has it wired to be remote activated like that.
Well, Scott, you said you've been to McKay's building before, correct?
Yeah.
This go ahead and give me a memory roll, just Scott,
Right.
as you think about things.
Dana and I, well, Alex took Dana and I to an apartment. He said it was his, but apparently it was McKay's.
Okay. Well, Alex says a lot of strange things.
Yes,
Go
he
ahead.
does.
Is it still on the wall property of Joshua McKay Industries?
No.
No.
Failed memory.
All right. He looks blank a bit.
I also failed memory.
Right, no problem. It shows like big clear creatures with eyes on their heads go.
Well, we may want to disguise ourselves and go and try and do this through red carpet.
I do have Ziploc bags.
Okay, that might work for getting the print off. Sure.
And tape. Oh, I guess it's duct tape. Duct tape work?
Work for never being able to use the reader again.
Quite possible, yeah. I'll tell you what. Give me a forensics roll there, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're gonna need a couple more
One.
things from 7-Eleven.
6th.
Yeah, you're gonna need a couple more things from 7-Eleven, and then you can make it work.
Yeah. Is the gang war still going on outside?
Of course, it's still going on outside. They've been here for 2.5 years.
It's quite the launcher.
One of them had a kid here. It shows the kid. Stay behind the bulletproofing, otherwise you're gonna die like your brother. Huh? Is that what you want?
The kid was born with a gun in his hand.
There you go, because this is a horrible place. But yeah, if you wanted to sneak out, go to 7-Eleven. I mean, not all of you have to go to. If you could just patiently wait here, run to 7-Eleven, which is not that far away. Buy you're going to guess about 10 credits worth of shit. Come back, then you could have a new forensics roll to try to make that fingerprint happen. And then if that happens, then you can try the fingerprint thing.
Yeah. Well, we should avoid making three stealth attempts because odds are not good at that one.
No.
It would be forensics and then lockpicking.
the electronic, if you can make the fingerprint reader, well, you're not sure. You're not sure. Just getting past the fingerprint part should let you know what's up next. You're not sure what's going to happen after that.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, I don't think it's McKay that did this, because I don't see any property of Joshua McKay sign anymore on the building. I'm not sure McKay ever used this building in this time period, so this could be somebody else that we could piss off. Somebody really doesn't want us in there, and there's probably cameras.
Like, not one of our group?
That is my suspicion, yeah.
Did you try messaging McKay?
Yeah, I can try that. McKay says fuck off. Just guessing what Logan would say about that. So actually, it's probably no answer at all. But McKay says fuck off is funnier.
Just leave the joke there when you get done with it. If you try to keep explaining or doubling down.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. Got it.
Yeah, you did good the first time. I even gave you a card for that.
So, you don't think we're in the right place, or you think
we're definitely in McKay's apartment. This is exactly where I remember it being. I just think there's been...
Russ, give me a memory roll on something here, because you feel like you...
That's a fail.
Yes, it shows the same, like, brains. Everything is as I presented it. The gunfire outside suddenly stops.
Yeah, this is 30 years in the future from the red carpet. So I don't think he kept the place for 30 years.
Does anybody have San Angeles crapsack cyberpunk lore type thing?
Sure, we've all got it learned.
Give me rolls on that.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nope.
Cool. Not sure why there's a sudden silence outside.
That might be the cops.
No
Are there
sirens.
cops in this world?
That might be the cellular alarm. Let's get the fuck
Private security?
Yeah, you're not really sure.
Let's get the fuck out of here
Let's
right
fuck
now.
off. I wasn't trying to go to whatever the building was in red carpet. I was trying to go to the one that I had been to previously.
Yeah, it shows you thinking about it, and it just shows missing footage.
We fuck off.
Right. Give me stealth rolls. The gang people are all out there still. It
Stealth
appears
half.
that they're having cigarettes and standing around. Everybody made it?
Yep.
Evidence analysis rolls from everybody as you guys sneak away.
No.
Wow.
Fumble.
Yeah. I'll get back to you. Anybody make it?
Nope.
Right. As you guys leave, Dana goes, I think they're on their mandatory break time.
The gang formed a union.
Hey, Dana, would you like a Navigate Plus 20 card?
Okay.
Okay, cool. There you go. Trade
Where
me
do you
some
guys
garbage.
fuck off to?
There's a nada.
Okay. You got to accept the trade, I think. Yeah, there we go. And Scott, do you have any garbage for a skill +5 or a system +5?
Yep.
Okay. I'll trade you an assistant +5.
Give you the rocket launcher card.
Oh, that goes good with what I've got. Okay.
You guys briefly, Hank passes by.
All right. I discard down, and we're good.
What passes by?
A tank. It's got a bunch of swastikas and stuff painted on it, and
Wow.
tiki torches set up around the turret.
Blood and soil on the speaker.
Uh,
Wow.
They're playing Nickelback through loudspeakers, so people are taking pot shots at him just for that.
Wow.
Not playing your classical music.
Do you know a different entrance into the sewers?
I don't know any different entrance into that area of the sewers, no. I do know several entrances in town, but they
The
go to
look
that.
on Scott's face, like, I can't believe it.
I've never explored. The only way I've gotten through there, there's a maze just before you get to Browntown.
let's be at Clem's, guys.
Yeah, we're walking.
You guys head over to the bullet-riddled glass of Clem's. It's made from bulletproof glass, but doesn't stop them trying, right? And you guys head in there. Clem's like, "Oh, what can I do you for?" He's wearing a gas mask and shit.
Well,
Clem, is there anything we can do you for?
I'm sorry, he says. It appears that somebody has thrown up on one of the 4 chairs as well, and it hasn't got cleaned up. Because the guy's laying right there. It looks like somebody staggered in here, vomited on a chair, passed out next to it. There's still 3 chairs that have not been thrown up on, although it looks like one of them has been shot, one of them has been knifed, and somebody tried to strangle the last one. You can tell because the cord's still there. They're not bright, but by God, they're violent.
okay. My sewer map, which we explored in Red Carpet, but we had the rock with us. So
You smell fresh urine in the air.
there should be an entrance at a gate, which goes to a tunnel, which goes to a UFO, which goes to an easy contortions, to the underground city, which is right next to the sad robot and the dragon statue.
Okay. The sad robot is not in the same place as the dragon statue. That's Browntown. That's got the.
Oh no, that's the other side. We'd have to go up through the apartment building and down to the ghost city. Dragon.
I guess I never heard it referred to as the ghost city, but that sounds like it might be it. I've always referred to it as Browntown. So there was a fountain in the middle of it with water with brown in it.
Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Glenn, muffled with his gas mask. You can hear a soft pudding as the guy who has pissed himself already and thrown up is now currently shitting himself slowly.
I've got the bubbles as underground city to a long tunnel to the stairs to the unhinged door to the apartment to the door on the other side to the city to dragon.
Yeah, that's right, and that's where we were. The unhinged doors were in McKay's apartment.
Okay, so we had a GPS coordinate for that entrance to the sewers. That probably hasn't changed.
Oh Lord!
Well, we've all got gas masks and ponchos on. I don't think anybody's going to recognize us, but we might be suspicious.
Oh, yeah, I was going to go see the wizard and see if I could get you cleared.
Yeah, that's right.
Should we take care of that?
It's not me. It's Phil.
Right.
And you know, you can equally piss him off by saying you know Phil. So you can come up with a good cover story.
I don't know who Phil is, but I'd rather he not be going after you.
He's not going after me. I'm fine.
Dragon statue.
Oh, I thought you said you were wanted here.
No, Phil is.
Oh, well, fuck Phil. I don't know who
fuck
that
Phil.
is.
Okay.
You killed my brother. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I mentioned that we were here with Phil, and then some people showed up, and then a van of people showed up. But that was me, Alex, and Phil.
You hear it sound like two people firing machine guns, and then there's a pause, and then you hear pew, pew, and then you hear dag 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 dag, pew,
A lot of gunfire.
dag dag dag. Yeah, but it's like heavy machine guns, and then it stops, and then you hear sounds like somebody fire a pistol, and then heavy machine guns, and then they fire a pistol, and then you hear, what the fuck are you doing with that little goddamn gun? What the fuck is wrong with you?
So in Red Carpet, that apartment was surveilled by the police, and probably still is. It's a pretty hot apartment.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to find another way into Browntown, and I don't know where that is.
Right.
Master of the sewers, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, we've got coordinates for where that entrance was in Red Carpet. Assuming the tunnel hasn't collapsed or something.
Okay.
Are you talking about the
Are you talking about McKay's apartment?
No.
floorless house?
There's a gate to the tunnel to the UFO that leads to the underground city.
Right, and then the underground city where XO23 is, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to go up the stairs.
Then we'd have to go up through the apartment building.
Right, I'm trying to tell you, that's the building we were just in.
Right.
Right. So we might be able to get in Red Carpet. We might be able to get in there in Red Carpet, but I don't know if we can get in there from here. And if you'll remember, that area dead ends in Red Carpet from XO23. And I don't have sewer powers anymore, so that's going to come to a dead end in Red Carpet, and it's going to come into that clusterfuck we just got out of in Night City.
You're still in Night City, just FYI.
Yeah.
After the 3 gunshots of what sound like a heavy pistol, there's no more gunshots on the street. You hear somebody go, motherfucker.
The UFO tunnel isn't in Red Carpet, then it must be in Night City.
I don't know about the UFO tunnel. I didn't see any UFOs down there, but I do know that the tunnel that goes off to the apartment dead ends in Red Carpet. I've been told that.
Oh.
So you'd get to Future City, and then you'd go up the cliff there, which somebody built stairs onto, and it would just dead end in Red Carpet.
$10. $10 of stuff, or 10 creds worth of shit here from 7-Eleven, and you're pretty sure that you can beat the thumbprint lock. Just mentioning that because you did make your rolls. What that beating that will reveal is unknown.
Yeah. So pretty much we have to do it in Night City.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we go to Red Carpet. I'm saying we do it in Night City.
All right, well,
but
if you think you can defeat that door.
I was thinking we could go in the back way, but I guess we don't know if those tunnels line up right.
Well, we could check. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but if it's a better way in, we could check. I don't have a sewer map that reflects the various time zones because I've been exploring with the power of the brown AI.
That's what I was doing too. I made this map when you were with us.
Right.
I'm sure Dana would be happy to become the new brown AI fish lady.
Does anybody want to be a fish? Seriously, it's pretty cool. You can see underwater, and all your hair most of your hair falls out, and your eyes get huge, and you get shark teeth. But other than that,
Nope.
now you know why I walk the pattern. Yeah.
It would give Dana a very distinctive, unique look, and she would be hit on by 20% less guys, maybe.
Nah.
But the ones that still do, so much worse. So much worse. You're the only ones now.
You smell like fish.
I love you.
Okay.
Women
we go to 7-Eleven.
All right, no problem. The guy, it shows the guy in the machine gun turret looking at you guys warily.
I wave and smile.
He says.
You can't see our smiles. We got gas masks on. Your fingers over our faces.
He just swivels around, keeps the guns pointed at you.
I give him a thumbs up.
He looks
you know
really
what that
skeptical.
means now? That might have evolved in meaning.
Yeah, that's
now
true.
It's like grenade or something.
That could be proctology among worlds. Yeah.
Okay. I get the tape and some wires for electronic lock picking and whatever else I need.
All right, mark off 30 cred. You buy miscellaneous shit. You now have a very now you still need like a little computer, so your cell phone, which doesn't work here anyway because there's no cell phone tower or wherever.
I have a Night City cell phone.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It survived all this time. Amazing. I'm sure your plan is expired, but you've still got the phone part. So scrapping a phone.
I can probably re-up the phone plan at 7-Eleven.
Oh, all right. You re-up it, and nobody's calling you. You feel sad. Okay, so you can scrap whatever phone you want, or you buy a new phone. They have Gangbanger special going on, where for 30 cred you can get a burner phone that'll last for like 3 calls and then explode.
Thug Phone Plus.
You can set it for less than 3 calls, so you can buy the Gangbanger Deluxe thing that during the call will explode.
I don't know.
Try to trace me now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a Night City phone?
No, actually, I don't.
Do you want to buy them some cheap burner phones and shit that will explode, or the non-exploding burner phones, or a regular phone? They have a couple of those left. But it looks like they don't really stock many of those because nobody wants regular phones. Everybody knows the corporations are trying to fucking get them and just screw them.
Seems like maybe I shouldn't stick wires into my regular phone to pick locks with it.
This place looks so bad. It looks like Donald Trump has achieved a 5th term. I mean, that bad. Yeah.
Oh, what else was in that kit besides tape and wires?
Miscellaneous shit needing to lift a print and then present the print. The only thing that will thwart you is if they also have the more expensive upgrade of I want to feel real flesh and stuff like that when on the print, but you're thinking that they probably did.
Yeah. Fingerprint kit.
Oh, hey guys, I have an I can do it.
Yeah, that will really help with anything.
Yep.
Cool.
Just so we know, we've got superpowers now.
True.
Okay. At least one of us should have a working phone, I think.
I'm never coming back here.
You're
I
not?
hate this place.
Why?
As he says that, you see a guy across the street, stops, pisses on a door, and he pulls out keys, unlocks the door, goes inside, closes it behind him.
Well, Glenn, if I have to explain it to you.
Okay. Dana, do you have a phone?
I do not. I've been searching through my huge bag. Nope.
Russ, for something totally different, could you and you alone give me a luck roll, Russ? I just want to check on something.
Success.
Great, thank you.
I think you should buy a phone in case I ruin mine.
I think you have our money.
Yep, you have all our money. You want to buy me a phone? Buy me a phone.
Have an equal amount of credit that I do.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Will somebody please buy me a phone?
Yes.
Okay.
How much was? Did you want did we want an exploding phone? That's all sorts of more uses are open
That's
to
a
us.
terrible idea.
2 non-exploding Night City phones.
Cool. I like how you have to specify non-exploding. Right. They also sell ammo and cheap, or actually, no, not ammo. They sell the cheap machine guns that, like, you buy it, and then when the ammo and the clip's done, then so is that gun. Disposable machine guns. They all look crude and blocky and 3D
Submachine
printed.
gun or heavy machine gun?
Submachine guns. The only heavy machine gun is the one the clerk has aiming at you.
I got skill in heavy machine gun.
Me too. We should
I'll see you in hell, says the clerk, cocking it.
I could work at a 7-Eleven here and make lots of money.
Ooh.
The clerk gives you a job application.
Cool. Okay, while these guys are figuring out what's going on, I fill out the job application.
It asks a lot of information you have no answers to, like parents. Well, you might know your parents' names, current address, prior jobs. I mean, years of prior jobs and shit like that. So 50 years ago, I worked for the U.S. Air Force flying helicopters. They'd be like, sure you did, buddy. Current age, 187. You're looking at it and feeling like, you may not get the job here. And it's not a high-paying job, apparently, which is why the clerk is pretty much wondering if he can kill you guys and clean up before anybody comes by.
All right, so I draw a great big penis with balls on the application and hand it back to him.
Put it into a pile with other people on cocks and stuff on it.
Not an original idea.
This is a really horrible place that confuses the GM that players keep coming back to. Some guy gets shot and then stolen outside. Like, he gets gunned down, and then other people who weren't involved with it come and steal his corpse and fly away laughing. Yeah. It's that kind of place.
Okay, we got our stuff.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's try and find the location of the coordinates of the sewer gate to the UFO tunnel.
Okay.
I think you may have gotten your wires crossed because the UFO tunnel does not have a way out. It's got a gate, but that's buried far below ground and wasn't working last time you were there.
Yeah, that's the place with the big stone gate up. It doesn't go
big
anywhere.
white gate. It's not currently on.
I thought it was a gate out.
No, it's a
Damn.
gate. It's a really small Stargate type gate.
And it was different from the gate we came into the Shadow Academy in. I remember asking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this campaign doesn't have enough fucking gates in it for some reason.
So the only other way I know of into the alien city is through scuba.
One of those gates.
Here's your phone, Rock.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Get the fuck out of my store, screams the guy. He looks like he's jacked up on something.
We leave.
Yep.
Where to?
Back to the apartment.
All right. Everybody give me a stealth roll to re-enter the apartment. They finished their break and have gone back to trying to kill each other in a kind of half-hearted way.
Nope.
They find somebody new trying to sneak in, and they're like, ha-ha! Let me check and see what they do here.
Mine was a success.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a success. But
Mine
we're all fine.
wasn't.
as I'd said before, if one person blows it, then it's blown
Just
for everybody.
letting her know.
All right, let me check and see.
In case I wanted to use a hero point. Is that what
Several gangbangers yell stop and put a big floodlight on you.
Floodlight.
Yeah, they turn it on, shining on you guys.
All right, we'll
Okay.
try again.
Oh,
All right, she's going to hero point. That's
Redo.
God damn it.
There, we got it.
You guys sneak back in because all the residents here, if there are any residents, and if they ever leave, are extremely sneaky.
All right, work your magic, man.
Yeah, you guys go back down to the door. You look around. The walls are all kind of like badly painted blue color and stuff. And yeah, there's the fingerprint thing. Scott, go ahead and give me your jury rig roll at plus 20%. You're trying something simple with the fingerprint kit, and if you make that, a forensics roll, and then you should be great. So first jury rig, second at plus 20, and then evidence in that, forensics.
You said it was just forensics before.
Yeah, you've got to make your own fingerprint kit out of stuff you bought at a 7-Eleven off of a drug-crazy maniac manning a fucking heavy machine gun. It should, like I said, at plus 20, it's really easy to slap together. You could have everybody try to do it if you wanted.
Do you have jury rig skill?
A little bit.
That's a great way to build that shit. I'd be happy. Like I said, you've got enough materials you could pass everybody else.
Hey.
You slap it together. Go ahead and give me that forensics roll to lift the print, then use the print.
One grid.
No problem. The door slides open, and there's like four kind of rounded nipple bolt head things that don't have like anything to grab it on. They just got kind of a rounded thing with a hole in it. And then there's a some sort of hole in the middle. It's about this big. And yeah, it goes into darkness.
That's a trap.
Probably a sphere of annihilation in there.
It could be anything, yes. It looks big enough to stick your hand into and possibly part of your arm.
No.
So behind the door is a hole with these nipples.
No, this is not on the door. This is the wall that hopefully will open the door.
Open a panel in the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you open the panel in the wall. Behind the panel in the wall is this whole thing that, looks totally fine.
Electronics roll? Would that help?
You can't see enough of it. It looks like it's been built in such a way as to prevent people from being able to see how it works or what the fuck it is. Pretty much, it's got a hole that you could stick your hand or something else into. I don't know what else you might think about sticking in a random hole you find.
Shine a flashlight in there.
Okay, no problem. You've got a flashlight. You look in there, and it looks like there's some sort of handle thing. From a sideways thing, it'd be like handle, and then it kind of goes down, so it could be grabbed and maybe twisted or something like that. You're not really sure what it wants. There is also, like closer to your end, some sort of seam all the way around that. You're thinking, give me evidence analysis rolls, everybody, as you guys carefully look at this and go,
Fail.
Made it.
Made it.
Russ is like, maybe it gives you cookies, really thin cookies. And you guys are like, I don't know. Those who made it are thinking if your arm was in there, because it'd be about here, that the seam is, you're thinking that if you did something it didn't like, then it could have like some sort of razor or guillotine that chops your arm off, which would explain some of the dried blood and stuff here and there that you were kind of ignoring before, because there's a lot of dried blood everywhere.
All right, I'm going to sweep for cameras in this area.
There's one.
Sweep for cameras, like you mean look carefully, or do you have?
Yeah, look carefully for cameras.
Sure, give me a spot hidden roll at half or -30.
Fail.
You find the camera on your phone and it fascinates you. What? Scott?
Didn't you already tell us there was a super obvious one right above the door?
Yes, there is that. He missed it with his fumble roll. He goes, I can't find any cameras. And you guys look at him for a while, and he finds the one on his phone. He goes, my God, they're tracking me.
Time for some selfies.
All right. Well, I'm not sticking my arm in there.
It looks like it'd be a wildly dangerous thing to do. Although if you own the building or set up the thing, then knowing exactly what to do with the handle in the back would definitely make it much. Yeah, you're thinking somebody is a horrible fucking human being or really distrusting of their neighbors for some reason. But what really, really boggles your mind is if it does cut off your arm, like you think it probably does the guy have to come and dig the fucking arm out of here, or is there some sort of thing that dumps it? And if there is a thing that dumps it, or even if he has to dig it out, what does he do with all the severed arms? That's a good question too. I mean, does he keep them and shit? Does he wear them in a big fucking necklace?
He said it looks like...
What, Sheila?
What, Sheila?
Throws it out the window.
No.
Guardy Lou tosses out.
I'd see some pedestrian getting slapped by a hand. He's like, what? Finds the severed arm. Ah! Sorry, what were you saying, Russ?
I was saying it looks like someone has tried to bash this door down, you said, right?
Repeatedly and on many, many dates. You guys stare at the door for a while, waiting for somebody. The hole is there, and it's got a lever on the other side of it, and you're wondering who's going to stick in their fucking arm and get it chopped off. And if you do get chopped off, what happens then? Should you apply a tourniquet now just in case it does chop your arm off?
Are there any fingerprints on the bolt heads?
You look at them really carefully. They're kind of like nipple bolt head things. They don't. There's a little bit on some of them. Is a little bit of blue paint type stuff, like it's come out of them.
Which ones?
All of them. Evidence analysis rolls, unless Russ wants to just tell you.
Made it.
Made it.
You stick your arm in. The moment you stick your arm in, it paints you blue. Then if you grab the lever and turn it the wrong way, it cuts your arm off.
Well, it might not paint you blue if you do it correctly, but otherwise you may end up being a blue one-armed dude. But at least it's Smurf-tastic color, you're thinking. Hence the earlier luck roll that I didn't explain. That was just for the color of paint.
Huh.
So you're thinking that, the worst thing that could possibly happen is you'll be a one-armed, well, unless you try it again, then a no-armed blue Smurf. The best possible thing is that you will finally get into the hidden chamber of mysteries, whatever that is. It's like the Harry Potter thing, but a lot more arm choppy-offy, blood spouting out type of deal.
I get out my bolt cutters.
Okay.
And I stick them into the hole.
Wait.
I get the hell out of the way.
Those two both move down the hall out of range of the...
Put duct tape over the nozzles.
Oh, well, she defeats the nozzles.
Good
And
idea.
Logan's fun, so I'll take away all of her cards.
Stick.
Okay, you put duct tape over them, which makes Logan sad. Really wanted him to be blue with no arms. Okay, and you reach in there with the bolt cutters.
And I try to grab the handle and turn it.
I want a dex roll, and which way, left or right?
We have an I can do it.
Which side of the door is it on?
The right side of the door.
Yeah.
And Logan already knows. Logan already knows what you have to do.
I'm going to turn it clockwise.
Okay, goes chunk, and then all the duct tape things begin leaking blue. It's not on you, though, so you're really happy with Dana at this moment.
Good job, Dana.
Thanks, Glenn.
It just shows all the duct tape things dripping blue out. After 20 seconds, it stops. Yeah, dex roll. This is for making it turn using this weird thing.
Oh.
You suck at this, you think. It keeps slipping off and stuff.
I try again.
Can I assist you with a card of assistant plus 10?
Sure.
Assistant plus 10.
Good luck.
Made it.
All right. Yep. They leak blue for a while.
Okay.
Apparently, clockwise was not the correct way.
Oh. I thought there was a chunk. A clunk.
No, that's in your imagination, sir.
Oh. Okay. I try the other way.
All right. I'm not going to make you roll a new dex roll. You've apparently gotten it, and they all leak blue again. God damn it! So it looks like clockwise and counterclockwise are right out.
So pull out, push in,
Okay.
lift up, lift down.
I push.
Okay. Pushing isn't working. You realize pulling is not possible with the tool you have. Shows handle. Slip, slip, slip. It's at this point you realize that you're going to have to use the rock's penis.
It's curved, so you know.
For her pleasure, yes.
Something with a hook on it, maybe.
Can
I
we
don't
put
have
a
anything
rope?
like that.
See what I got in the bag. I got
Put a
some
rope.
I've got rope. That's a thing.
Set the rope around the bolt cutters so that it's like
The bolt cutters are
carrying
like
little
almost filling the thing. You just lassoing it will be super, super hard. It'll be harder than picking up something with one of those ridiculous picking up games.
But he could do it.
The chances are so against it that you're thinking
mean-
you could take him to one of those picker-upper games and shit with a weak-ass claw hand.
Nothing tried to chop off an arm when we turned the bolt
You're
cutter.
pretty sure. Wait until your fucking arm's in there and take it right the fuck off. I'm giving you fair warning here. I don't know how I can make it any more clear, but you're pretty sure if you stick your hand in there, you're going to lose a fucking arm. And then Logan will fucking laugh, maybe pee himself just a little bit, have to go to the restroom and clean himself up.
As you bleed to death.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. I take the rope and I grip the end of it in the pincer of the bolt cutters.
Right. You're going to try to thread this fucking handle.
Yeah, I'm going to thread it.
Yeah. Give me a dex at half
there,
and negative 30. I don't think it's going to happen. You're going to have 2 tries at this before deciding it's hopeless.
The Rock feels like you can do it with his card.
Yeah, I have an I can do it card on
That's
this.
a horrible use for that. Amazing.
I'm just not sure we want to blow it on this.
If you want to do it, you'll get a check in dex.
No,
If anybody
thank you.
sticks their hand in there so I can chop that fucker off, I'll give you a refill.
Wow, that hurts. Really want that refill. Yeah.
They got cybernetics or something, right?
They totally do.
Yeah, they totally do. They can give you a cyber arm for however many credits, you know.
Oh yeah, you can buy a cyber arm.
I'm sure that'll work in the other zones.
She doesn't do a midnight zone. Face popping uncontrollably.
In Gothic, it's just.
Yeah, you're thinking if Rock gets one of those cyber arms, he can do the fuck me joke, you know, where it tears off, where he goes, jerk me off, and it rips his penis off, and he goes, well, fuck me, and he shoves it up his ass. You're thinking that joke may happen with the cyber arm in the wrong zone. It'll be a lot of fun for you guys to watch that.
I'm not watching anything like that.
No, you won't be, because I don't want a cyber arm.
Okay. You're not playing the card?
I'm not playing the card on this, no. If we can find a way in there, we're going to need to play it on the spellcasting at some point.
A big Jim Slade could easily get you through the fucking door if you had the big Jim Slade card.
I will attempt the dex at -30.
You get 2 tries maximum.
How dexy are you, Glenn?
Pretty dexy. I'll trade you an assistant 5.
The desperation play. Give me that assistant 5, please, for the love of God. That puts me to 15%. Yeah. I have trouble holding beer.
All right, here's a triple spell range.
Ooh.
Cool. Can be dexterous for a living.
Okay. Me too.
All right, you've got assistant 5.
Okay.
Can't wait to get to a warmer climate.
She plays assistant 5. I roll. I make it.
Excellent. You've managed to thread the rope through there. You're now holding both ends of the rope. Bolt cutters are laying on the ground.
I put the bolt cutters back in my pack.
Done.
I grab both ends of the rope. And pull.
It comes out about 4 centimeters or so. And stop.
Now you have to turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. No paint. No paint, though. There's no paint, though. So you did the right thing. Pull and then turn.
I'll hold to the rope.
Okay.
I take over rope holding.
And I get the bolt cutters back out.
And it might be multiple pulls. It might be pull, turn, pull, turn, pull, turn, until you get it all the way out. So we should keep the rope there.
I kind of twist it so it doesn't just slide. You know, like twirl.
All right. We re-up the duct tape because I'm sure that's coming off at this point.
This looks super easy to do if you're just to stick your hand in there. It probably takes seconds. You guys have been here for so long that let's see. From
Another gang baby is born.
Dana, give me a luck roll for some other shit.
Oh, you want? I can do it for that. No.
I made the look.
All right, no problem. Yeah, some guy walks in, looks at you guys.
What's up?
Turns, walks out. Doesn't say a word.
Was he the one who was supposed to be watching the screen? He's like, I don't believe it. I got to see it for myself.
No, he came in from the other way. He didn't come. If he'd opened up the big glass door and looked at you guys and then closed it, that'd been even better. But no.
Okay, so
that guy is. He could have been the owner of this place. He could just be some random guy. Could be some homeless dude looking for a place to pee.
Not today.
Bolt cutters and try turning it.
Turn.
No problem. Now, Scott, go ahead and give me a new dex roll at -30 or half, because essentially you've got a lot of people crowding around a very small hole and trying to make this shit happen. And it's just annoyingly bad, and you're worried you might accidentally cut the rope with the bolt cutters, which make Logan very happy.
Nope.
Try one more time. You get one more attempt at the same negative. After that, you'll have to rely on one of your teammates to do it, and you can maybe hold the rope.
Fail.
All right, I'm going to get in the bolt cutters and give it a shot.
No problem. Is Dana still holding the rope?
Well, I was gonna say if I tie it around the person with the bolt cutters, would that help them? Because then I'm not like there. Would that help the roll? Like let's just put it into just one person.
I don't want to find out that the handle pulls you into the hole
It's a small hole. I mean, like you get stuck.
Exactly. That's the problem. If you get sucked into a hole that small, he's definitely dead.
I definitely want you to be holding on to the rope. It was Dex at -30 before, too. I will give it a shot. We're going to go for clockwise. Right. Success.